Okay, we're gonna see if this thing works. Last time I set this up, it was like falling and doing all this extra stuff. So, okay, that doesn't affect it. Awesome. All right, so we are up and running. I have a tripod that is specifically tailored for being in your car. So, it's part of my getting ready and staying ready so you don't have to scramble to get ready series. My name is Maggie Hubert, and I'm a professional woman now. Well, I always have been. But to catch you up, I accepted a job offer to be a senior executive assistant, and it's been going really well. Luckily for me, I decided I was going to study the real estate exam for Washington, and a lot of the verbiage and the vocabulary words that have to do with real estate are not words that you normally use in normal conversation and communication, but in my job I do, and I'm very grateful that as I'm learning, they're like, do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm like, actually I do. This is really great. I've got some amazing people that I work with, and everybody loves a good small group where everyone is doing what they do to the best of their abilities. I feel like I'm able to contribute in a way that heals me from past work experiences where you kind of just show up and do what's told of you. And if you want to innovate, you're going to be told that you're undermining your boss, or maybe that you're de-edifying somebody by giving them suggestions on how to make things better. And this week, I have dealt with so many IT issues that it felt amazing to look at myself and say, you know what, you can handle this. Let's see what you can do with the tools that you already have and the knowledge that you've already been given from helping with IT support. So on this Friday, I am not only grateful for the things that I just told you, but honey, I am grateful that now all of my weekends are filled with space for me to relax. I get 2 days off in a row. All of the holidays are on weekends this year, so all I have to do is just add a little extra day if I want to. And there's good balance. I know when I'm going to be off work, where if you look at the past video where I say, these are the reasons I quit my job, and I was a flight attendant, showing up someplace where you know you're going to get off work at a certain time, like when 5 o'clock happens, I'm clocking out. I'm already in that elevator and I'm in my car by 5:05. And I get to be home for my son. He's playing basketball right now. So there is a gratitude that I have for being able to not only manage somebody else and their calendar, but also my son's. And there are always going to be opportunities to make mistakes, but it's about how you deal with them mentally. And if you're able to roll with the punches and get on to the task at hand, that's most important. Being able to multitask is another thing that I'm grateful that I have. In the past, multitasking has felt like not putting your purpose towards what it is that you really want, and you feel like you're being pulled in so many different directions. But in this position, being pulled in different directions gives an opportunity for you to flex your mental elasticity, writing things, saying them, finding unique ways to kinesthetically engineer them into my brain and really set them in there has been something I'm really grateful for being sober. And when I show up every day, and it, yes, is technically easy. If you are an executive assistant, go ahead and comment down below with what it is that you do or what industry you do it for. But in real estate, these are really big transactions. And so another thing that I'm grateful for is to have someone's trust and to be chosen out of many people who I'm sure were qualified for the job. But knowing that the trust doesn't necessarily lie in the transaction, but in the relationship. And so being able to meet some of these great clients so far and shake their hand and talk to them about the solutions that they have to market their business, which is another thing that I was already really comfortable with doing, already selling memberships as a trader. It just fit really well. And so even if this video ends up being titled gratitude for every single tool that I've been given that now makes this easy, but for the natural, normal user who doesn't multitask, who hasn't had to manage other people, this may not be easy for you. I will end with what I have learned. When someone has told us all that working harder is not always the best for you if you want to make money, I'll give you an example. If you are somebody who works in a physical industry, like you're in construction, like yes, you're making a decent amount of money, but longevity wise, can you, if your body gives out on you? Compared to someone like myself, I'm not being necessarily as physical, but I'm able to make a means for my family and still get off at a decent amount of time where if I wanted to, I could still do deliveries if I wanted to. Now, with the mental ability to say, you know what, I have money coming in, I have investment money that is waiting for me as well, I can rest knowing that the opportunities are going to continue to come for me when it comes to the market, and I'm not going to need to have to stress out about where my next dollar comes from. I get benefits, and I get a sense of self waking up every single day, going to the gym, and preparing myself for my future. This is my present. I just wanted to share it with you.